Ashe, peace, love, and light. Welcome to Higher Frequencies Portal. I am Q, and I am here to do a collective reading for our beloved Scorpios to pick up on the energy that is coming in with this whole Lion's Gate. So I wanted to see what we have coming in, what type of energy we are bringing in this Leo season with. I will all is well. Everyone is in a good state of mind and is healthy and happy and vibrating on a higher frequency, pun intended. This will be a timeless reading as well. So even though we're discussing and hitting on the energies for this Lion's Gate of August 8th, 2020, which is literally 11, because that 8 reduces to 7, and the 7 and the 4 reduce to 11. So that's literally a portal. That's why it's referenced as such. So there's a beautiful divine entrance into this 5D reality and to release anything that no longer serves you. So this is a very powerful manifesting time. It's a very powerful time to stand in your power, to find yourself, your truth, your authentic self, I should add. I clean and clear the space so that we could pick up on a very clear channel message, and I will also use a couple of oracle decks to bring in some messages from oracle, because that's how I like to start my readings off. This will be like I said, timeless. So whenever you literally click on the video is exactly the divine timing that was intended for you to do so. So I now call in the elements of water, fire, earth, air, and ether. Ashe. I ask our beautiful angels, archangels, deities, animal totems, the universe, source, the divine, most high, God, the creator, to shine a beautiful, powerful message of love and of light. I ask the divine to use me as a clear channel so that I may pick up on the energies, the number synchronicities, the vibrations of the cards, because I am one with my cards. And so it is, so mote it be. Ashe. So beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. As I said, this will be a bonus reading to pick up on the Lion's Gate energy. As I said, this is Leo season. So that fiery energy, that fierceness, that determination, that drive, that fortitude that most Leos have. They're very strong. They're the lions, the kings of the jungle. That's an air about that energy. There's an air about that, an air of power that comes along with being the king of the jungle. So I feel everyone that is tapping into that energy in a rightful way will feel very empowered at this time, will feel this is a time to forge ahead powerfully, to stand in your truth, to exhibit and exude self-love, to show that strength, courage, and wisdom. So let's go ahead and delve into the messages. We're going to pull first from our Psychic Tarot deck, Scorpios, just to see what kind of energy we have coming in. And I see the Tower card, which is your card, along with Aries energy, and I see the sacral chakra on the split. So there is most certainly some ending. There's an ending to something and a new beginning that is ensuing. So divine spirit of love and light, I feel like you've completed some sort of cycle. There was some sort of sudden change, sudden ending, sudden upheaval, and this caused a major transformation. It seems as if it was in pertinence to a family dynamic, but I do see that there was some time to heal, some time to meditate, some time to reflect. And I see that you have come to some sort of conclusion or come to some sort of epiphany or had gained some sort of enlightenment and decided to move away, to move on, to go and find your happiness elsewhere. I'm seeing a few of my cards upside down, and we don't do the oracle messages upside down. I always do them in the upright. So I see love begins, and I feel that that begins with the self. The love begins card, to me, every time, anytime we start discussing matters of the heart and love, you first have to have a healthy relationship with yourself. in order to draw in that love, to draw in a relationship type of energy. And so I feel because whatever you've experienced, it has taught you to love thyself. I feel like you started to do a lot of soul work, a lot of internal work, and in return, Scorpio, that has drawn a lot of traction towards you in matters of the heart. And there goes that message again, which is why I said that. So you've exhibited a lot of love, a lot of self-love, and I feel in return, because you have really healed something within your heart chakra, which is really dealing with matters of love or even family matters. It could even deal with, internal, your health, your well-being. But in you exhibiting this sense of self-love, it has opened you up to being able to receive this type of love, and it's coming straight from the divine. So in other words, you finding your balance, you finding that state of wholeness and stillness and oneness is what has ultimately attracted you to receiving this type of love offer. Someone who's going to equally give emotionally, someone attentive, affectionate, supportive, loving, kind, thoughtful, someone communicative, emotionally intelligent, such as yourself. And I feel, a lot of that was triggered because you stepped into that divine feminine power. You started to know your worth, know your value. You even began to exude that strength and that courage, which made you more attractive. So divine spirit of love and light, what messages do you have for our beloved Scorpios coming in for this very, very powerful time during this 8-8 portal? Shay, so I hear cut the deck. And just so you know, my process, I take the jumps for the reading, but I will expound on anything that may flip over in my hand, as I do feel those messages would like to be added to the reading. So it's just like, little clarifications or confirmations as we go. So I'm going to turn on my timer because I just got that download to turn on my timer. And that's something that I have been doing as of recent because, like I said, I just received the download. I feel like the divine is, wanting to emphasize certain points to make certain situations become very clear. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and start the timer. So, bottom of the deck, look at that, harmony. So, we already picked on Love Begins, and I chimed in on that and expounded on that because that card wanted to keep showing up during the shuffle. And so I said, well, Scorpio, it appears that, through you loving thyself and really focusing and emphasizing, that focus on, healing and repairing yourself, this now has opened you up to attracting that type of love. And look what happens. You have harmony show up. Look what's created by the two of these people just merely in one another's presence. There's a chemistry, but there's a chemistry which is the color green that is felt between the two of them, and that is a healing energy. It is an energy of healing. It's an energy which is the color of the heart chakra. So there's love, there's harmony, there's a connection that is beyond even this realm. This is a very spiritual union, and there is a deep chemistry, there's a deep knowing. This is twin flame energy, soulmate energy. This is pretty much like the Lover's card in traditional tarot. So this is the coming together of two. And two wholes, in my opinion, make a whole. So I feel like the two of you complete one another because you're complete. The two of you will balance one another. You're equally yoked. And this is a union that is coming into harmony in divine timing, because everything happens in divine timing. We may make our own timeline, but they're the only time is divine timing. So this is what's the overall energy. Very beautiful. Coming out of the gate, Scorpio, with harmony. Beautiful. So we're going to get one more message for Scorpios from the Psychic Tarot deck. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be one. Oh, wow. Look at this. Someone's coming in for you. This is the Chariot card, Triumph. The Chariot moves with a force. a force to be reckoned with, because they know who they are, they know what they want, and they're going after it. The Chariot is literally someone coming into their power, taking lead, forging ahead powerfully after what they desire, and there's going to be a triumphant outcome. This is someone who has really found their balance, found their truth. And I feel someone is coming in for you because they're recognizing and realizing that they have this very deep connection, soul tie, attraction, chemistry, something undeniable but indescribable is what I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. And this is 6 and 7. So this is definitely indicating that, because the 6 and the 7 reduced to 13, 13 reduces to 4. So I feel like this person is coming in to establish something solid. They want something stable. And this is Cancerian energy, the triumph. This could speak to someone that is at a distance from you, that could be traveling to see you, or you them. This could speak to someone coming in. As I said, this is beautiful. Oh, I just lost my sage. Let me pick that up. I'm very anal. I will not be able to do the reading seeing that sitting on the table. It will just bother me, okay? You know my advice. All right, so bottom of the deck, look at that. Stand your ground. So I'm really feeling, more than anything, that you are standing your ground. You've stood your ground. Maybe some things have unfolded. There was a lack of communication because you stood your ground. Maybe there was some small altercation between you and your beloved, and now the two of you may be coming into harmony. This person is rushing in to communicate. There's no communication at this time. You're standing your ground. You're not communicating. You got your boundaries up. This is, do not disturb my groove. This is someone establishing healthy boundaries here. Not wanting to be bothered, not wanting to be, tempted. I feel like you're listening to your intuition. You're gaining some sort of clarity, but there is some truth that is coming to light. As you can see, there's a beacon of light beaming up, and you're holding this wand in victory, as if, you know that what you're standing for, and you're not going to budge if it does not sit right with you, your spirit, and what you stand for. That's why the divine is telling you to stand your ground, because they want you to be true and honest to yourself. This purple is the crown chakra. That is using your intuition, using your discernment, trusting your inner knowing, your inner wisdom. Perhaps in the past, you didn't stand your ground, and now you're being told to. That's another way to look at it. Maybe whenever this person comes around, you lose your damn mind. You get excited, and the divine is telling you this time around, stand in your truth. Standing your ground is standing on your square, and your square is the truth. You have to stand on the truth, or you'll fall for anything. If you don't stand on the truth or stand for anything, then you will fall for anything. Ashe. So thank you, Spirit, for that message. All right, so let's delve into what next. I am hearing Goddess Guidance, and it was 111 on the timer when I looked at it. So Divine Spirit, what we have undying love and unconditional love. Well, that sounds like a sacred union to me, doesn't it? It sounds like harmony to me. Look what you got here. I can't make this up. I only pick up on the energy. Harmony. And then you pull in the split, undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. And then you have unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. So I feel, like I said, there's a lack of communication at this time between you and your beloved, because perhaps maybe there was some sort of altercation. There was some sort of moment where you had to stand in your truth. You had to stand up for yourself. You had to say how you felt, because maybe you felt like this person took you for granted, didn't appreciate you. And now when you're at a distance, now all of a sudden everything is is urgent. Look at that. He's coming in with some urgency. He got some things he want to say, and he's waving this flag. So like I said, So the alarm is going off. Someone's coming in with a sense of urgency because there is a lack of communication at this time. And so someone is going to come in and say to you, look, you know, I would really like to communicate, because what they're waving, although it is a flag, there's a wand on it. So this person could be coming in, rushing in to communicate, to express a truth. And then you also had the stand your ground. So that is also, you know, someone wanting to communicate, but the lines of communication are blocked at the moment because you done blocked that ass, you know. But the divine is saying that the love that you share with someone is undying. So this sounds to me like this love transcends even this time frame. This is something that involves past life. I feel like there's a lot of psychic communication. You see how her crown chakra is completely lit up. So there is a sense that there's a lot of activation, a lot of dreams, a lot of psychic activity going on, thinking about someone, and everything you're thinking of is in pertinence to your love, your feelings, your emotions towards someone else. And this someone else is someone special. I feel like this is someone that you have a very unique connection, a very unique and very unprecedented type of connection with someone that you've never shared with anyone else. And there's a sense that no matter, even if you're not communicating with them, there is this unconditional love that you have, that you carry in your spirit for them. Ashe. So I just picked that up on the split. So let's see what comes out in the reading. And I'm trying to make my videos shorter, so let me get it together. I just saw that abundantia, and we all want to know the finances are going to be beautiful, honey. So I love to see that, because me seeing that means that there's going to be some level of improvement. Look what showed up. These all just flew out, and this is what's on the top. Infinite supply, Sedna. It says you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. How fitting when I'm speaking of abundantia making a showcase, which is saying that your finances are improvement. And then sure enough, Sedna shows up. So I see a bright future, Lakshmi. Thank you, Spirit. Stop worrying. Everything will be okay. Someone is a healer, shaman, and a light worker. Someone has a gift that they are here to share with the world, and they might be tapping into it. Connect with your ancestors. So Sedna flew out. So Sedna definitely wants to be seen. She literally flew out of the deck as I am shuffling. So we're going to take it. I don't feel that's accidental, because nothing's accidental or coincidental. It is all divine timing, beloveds. So infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So look at that. So you have divine protection. There's a sense of divine protection. I feel like by trusting your inner wisdom, by trusting what you know, you can have a level of peace. There's some peace, some serenity. Ashe. So Divine Spirit of Love and Light, what additional messages? We're going to pull one more from the Goddess Guidance deck. Thank you, Spirit. I love it. Look at this. You have Yemenya. This just came out for Sagittarius. Golden opportunity. So Yemenya, it says golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. And walk through them is emphasized. They want you to walk through them because there's a chance you could miss an opportunity. So someone is coming in hot and heavy. And this is a golden opportunity. This is something the divine is saying they are conspiring behind the scenes to bring to you, beloved Scorpios. They want you to walk through that door. They want you to bask in this beautiful moment, because this is an opportunity of a lifetime, I'm hearing. And this opportunity can bring healing, can bring a sense of satisfaction and joy, elation, happiness, peace, wellness, balance, emotional equilibrium. This is a very powerful emotional connection that you are, or that you can enter into. Bottom of the deck, we have leap of faith, Annie. It says take a risk and put your heart's true desires into action. So the divine wants you to step out and trust the process. Trust this process pertaining love. This is a pink card, which also deals with the heart chakra. So the divine wants you to trust whoever's rushing in towards you, because someone is rushing in towards you, and this is someone that is being divinely sent, because there's this spiritual union that is strongly emphasized here. And there's a sense that this is someone that could bring a sense of stability into your life. Someone sees you as potential wife material. Someone sees you as their future, their divine feminine, their divine masculine. And they're coming in with a motive, with an agenda. And that is to make you mine. Or to make you theirs, rather. I'm hearing right now, Roger. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. Wanna be your man. I don't know how to do all of the auto-tune, but that's what I'm hearing. And the divine is telling you, take this leap of faith because this is a golden opportunity for you. They're basically saying that they have received your prayers and your wishes. Look at this. This is like the angels are encouraging you, spiritually guiding you, telling you what to do. You know, telling you to just move forward. Just try. Just trust the process. And just leap. And see where you land. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. So we're going to pull some messages from a deck that I created called the Higher Frequency deck. And this deck was created during a deep spiritual meditation, during a very important time in my spiritual journey. I'm still on my journey and will be until I transition into the spiritual realm. But this was one of those powerful downloads. And I just began to create these cards in that moment. And these are some of the messages that were downloaded. And I find that the messages tend to correlate. They tend to mirror even the messages from our, other oracle messages, the other oracle decks. So Divine Spirit of Love and Light, look what we have on the split. We have Selenite. I'm sorry, I'm reading the other card. Selenite Healing Stone, which speaks to a deep soul healing. And then we have Soul Family, Soul Connection, Soul Tribe. So, as I said before, when we saw okay, thank you, Spirit. So this is a message. So as we saw that Love Begins card, I was picking up more than anything that because you started to work on healing thyself and started to do that internal work on yourself and really healing certain belief systems or ridding yourself of certain belief systems and ideologies and habits and perspectives and stance points. That's when your healing began. When you started to do that self-reflection, started to really, it really opened you up to seeing things from a different perspective. And that's when your real healing began. And as you started to heal yourself, due to heartbreak, because that's what triggers and is often the catalyst to someone starting their journey of healing, is going through something traumatic, whether with a lover or with family. But there's usually something that causes or triggers you to step into that energy of wanting to heal thyself and reflect and to ultimately begin to love yourself more. That helps you to attract love because you begin to develop a more healthy relationship with yourself, and you begin to develop even, such a relationship where you begin to, have more healthy boundaries. You start to fortify your boundaries, be more protective of your time and your energy and who you're spending your time with, or just sharing your time with, because when you spend something, you're ridding yourself of that energy. So I don't like that word spend, but when when you're around others and you're using your time with others, that is an energy that shouldn't be something that you regret or something that brings a sense of remorse. So when you can heal whatever it is that you've experienced which caused great pain, and it triggers you to become a better person, stronger person, and you begin to see yourself as that person who was not as informed or enlightened or self-loving, who had codependencies and attachment issues and self-esteem issues, and you could start identifying those things within yourself, then that's when you become more susceptible to healing, because you're being honest, you're taking onus, you're not allowing yourself to tell little white lies just because of your ego being inflated, beloved. This is you being honest and true and doing that grunt work, because it's hard to do the spiritual work. People make it sound really beautiful. Oh, I'm healing and I'm going through this process, and it's really just not that beautiful. It's a painful, ugly process, but it's so worth it when you come out on the other end. And that's exactly what you did. And that's why you're having these wonderful opportunities present themselves, especially in matters of the heart, because of the hurt, the healing that you did to your heart. And your beloved also went through that same healing. And you both have, like I said, some energy where you may have known each other from a past life. So there was healing required, because perhaps there could have been something that transpired in a former life which separated the two of you and caused you to be in the separation, and ultimately yearning and looking for one another, because I get twin flame energy from this. So you healed. So you started your healing process, and now your soulmate. Now you can have this harmonious connection, this harmonious union. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So your soul family is incoming, and it's due to this healing that you have just done. So beautiful. So let's go ahead and delve into this reading. I am speaking far too much, beloveds. I will keep a timer on, when the video actually starts. So I'm shuffling, Divine Spirit of Love and Light, or I'm cutting rather. What messages do you have for our beloved Scorpios from the higher frequency deck, bottom of the deck? Look at that. Turn your pain into power. And that's the energy that I'm picking up on, especially now that we're in Leo season, because Leos are the lion. They're the kings of the jungle. And we're in that energy of feeling that sense of power, that strength, that courage, that wisdom to push forward and to go after whatever we wish for, hope for, and desire. Ashe. But you have done the work. And you've done that work. The pain was the heartbreak. It was the disappointment, the betrayals, the deception, the backstabbing, the gossiping, the lies, the sudden endings. That's what you had to turn into power. And the way that you did that was you turned your vulnerabilities literally into a superpower. You started to wear your pain like a badge of honor. You wasn't hiding from it. You wasn't dismissing it. You wasn't denying it. You owned it. And in owning it is when you can really take ownness, is when you can really say, okay, I did allow this because I have free will. So how can I move forward and never experience this in my life again? What do I need to change about me? Because we can't change nobody else. We can't make anyone else see our worth or see our value. What we can do is change ourselves to believe and know our own worth and value, so that we will never accept anything less than what we deserve. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. So you turned that pain into power, and you stood on your square. You stood on your truth. You stood up for what you believed in. You spoke your truth. You did not let anyone back you up in no corner. You did not let anyone tell you who you were or who you wasn't. And that's why you're now attracting real love, harmonious love, true love, someone that speaks the same love language as you, someone where words isn't even necessary. You both can just feel, you just know intuitively, psychically, you could communicate. There's passion, there's desire, there's love, there's lust, there's healing, and there's chemistry. And it's something that's unbreakable. It's beautiful. So Divine Spirit of Love and Light, may I have an additional message from the higher frequency? Thank you, Spirit. So I see 2 cards flew out. Yep. So look what flew out. See that on the split? This came out. And look what you had to heal. You healed because you purged. You had to purge whatever belief systems, whatever faulty foundations you had built with someone. You had to, purge any of the illusions and delusions that you were living in. Any of the lies you were telling yourself. Any of the people who enabled that behavior. Because ultimately, they benefited from you being in the dark. You walking around and overcompensating or self-sabotaging. Those are the people that benefit. So they're never going to tell you, oh no, don't do for me. They're going to ask you until you keep on saying, if you keep on saying yes, they're going to keep on asking. They're going to keep on taking. Those are the takers. Those are the ones that you got to shake from you. And that's what you healed from. You healed. And as you healed, you started to purge. You started to release. You started to cleanse. You started to purify. You started to get rid of that energy. Clean, clear, and cleanse. Your mind, your body, your spirit, your space. Energetically. And this is why you have all of this beauty coming into you. All of this amazingness. Harmony. You have a chariot. You have Yeminya. You have this leap of faith. Sedna is telling you that there's an infinite supply. And it's because the divine has recognized the work, the effort, the time, the love, the enlightenment that you have obtained on this spiritual journey. Ashe. I love it. This is beautiful. And the bottom of the deck, clean, clear, cleanse, as I just said. So you have clean, cleared, and cleansed not only your mind, your body, your spirit, but your energetic space. I feel like there has been a purge of the things that no longer serve you. And it's because you realize that those things do not honor you in your authenticity as you are right now. They did at one point, but now no longer. So you're standing on your square. You are standing in your power. And when you're standing in your power, you will not allow anything that is not powerful in and of itself around you. The lion don't go hang out with the damn rabbits. You know, the lion doesn't hang out with anything other than lions. He's a pack. He's in a pack of other lions, other leaders, other kings. So when you hanging around folks that are not serving your highest good, and you're going through a process of healing, a deep spiritual healing, because that's what my selenite healing stone card represents. It represents a deep healing. It unblocks chakra points. It unblocks, more than likely, it unblocked that solar plex chakra point, that root chakra point. That solar plexus is that power chakra. And it also has unblocked that root chakra, which deals with your security. That's your ability to secure yourself, whether in finances, relationships, love. It's about how you feel safe, how you feel secure in this realm, in this reality. So you had to take long looks at a lot of things. It required reflection. You started to contemplate. You started to look at things from other perspectives, get different vantage points so that you can make the best moves. Very strategic, sharp. And that's what led you to this place of, like I said, being in balance, being in alignment. So as you clean, clear, and cleanse your space, mind, body, spirit, as well as energetically, this is what has opened up the gates. Literally, lion's gates are opening up for you for real, for real. So that, like I said, that's a portal, because that number reduces to 11. So this is going to be a very powerful, powerful time for you, beloved Scorpios. Powerful time. I'm loving this. So let's delve into the reading, Divine Spirits of Love and Light. What messages do you have for our beloved Scorpios from? I'm going to pull from the Light Seers. So I see this is my Ready, Set, Go card, 3 of Wands. This is someone who's not just waiting. I hate that reference of just waiting. You ain't waiting for shit. You done planned. You done strategized. You checked the coordinates. And you see this rippling in the water. Oh, you're anticipating what you've put out there. That's the Ready, Set, Go. You already put the intention out there. You already put that energy out there. So you're anticipating it. You can sense it's coming. It's manifesting in real time right before your eyes. This is the energy of action, and you're about to take action. Look what you got. You got the 8 of Cups here. And the 8 of Cups is showing that you walked away from something that was no longer serving your highest good. And we already picked up on that energy because we saw that you was healing from something. You had to go through a deep soul healing. And that soul healing was in reference to you not feeling like you were receiving enough emotionally in a connection. So you walked away completely because you know your worth and you know your value, and you know that you deserve damn more than whatever someone was giving you or wasn't giving you, for that matter. So I see here that you walked away and you got on your grind. You started to focus your energy on your money. This is, I got my money on my mind and my mind on my money. This is cash rules everything around me. Cream, dollar bill. Like, you are all about your coins. Depositing them, investing them, creating new coins. This is what you're doing. You focused on your money. You taking care of the house. You got that whole balance of work and life. You're a great mother. You're a great domestic person. If you are a wife, if you are someone who's in a relationship, you know how to be domestic. You know how to be resourceful, all in the same damn breath. You could turn it on and off. It's like, oh, you need me to go in the kitchen and cook? Okay, got you. Oh, you need me to go in there and run the office? Got you. You could do all of that. All of that. So this is beautiful. And that's what you're about to take action towards. You going towards what your dreams are. You're creating something. Look at this Two of Cups. Harmony. Looks like harmony if I see harmony. Looks like a spiritual union. And if I see a spiritual union, that's what's coming in. Love. Someone that speaks the same love language. Someone that pours into your cup and you theirs. This is balance. This is happy. This is that whole happy spouse, happy house card. That's what that evolves into. The Two of Cups. That evolves into marriage. That evolves into engagement, children. Look at you. Focused on your coins, pentacles, working hard. You're in focus mode. You got several things going on at the same damn time. You could be making candles like I do. I didn't give you that download, but I will before the reading starts. But you have, ends, excuse me. But you have candles. You making candles. You got different projects working right now. And you're really in focus mode. You are not allowing any distractions to distract you. You're going through a process and you're manifesting your thoughts into reality. And whatever you're working on, whatever you're cooking up, it's leading to this Queen of Pentacles. Because that's what's with you right there. This is what you're looking at. You're looking at this Queen of Pentacles because you already see the vision. You got the vision. And you're investing in your damn self. And you got angelic presence around you. Look at that feather right here. That feather denotes angelic presence, guidance, spiritual guidance, ancestors. And we already saw Sedna guaranteed infinite supply. Yemenya told you doors are opening up. Walk through them. So you're getting all the downloads. And look at you. This is that leap of faith that you were being told to take. Take that leap of faith. Remember Annie? And this is you going and doing the same. Because you know that this next step, this is a sacred opportunity. I feel like you are just saying, you know what? Wherever I land, whatever happens, I'm just going to trust the process. So Divine Spirit of Love and Light. Let's go ahead, cut this deck. That also could speak to someone from your past returning, wanting to try again. And we did see that card of, what was that? That past life I was picking up. Oh, unconditional love. So look what we got on the bottom of the deck. The Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, overall energy. So you are most certainly coming into a union. I'm hearing this is confirmed, this is guaranteed, but this is almost letting you know what it is. This harmony, this person that's coming in is coming in for one thing only, and this is to create a family, to come into union. This is the epitome of happy house, happy spouse. You see these children playing. This wife and this husband are in union. This is a very solid connection. These are two people who work together, who compromise. This is literally like, a very power couple, because they know how to create wealth, to create revenue. But they also are domestic. They're about their family. They're grounded. They're humble. They're loyal to one another. And someone sees you as wife material. They finally see something and they're running in, rushing in quickly. And they want this to manifest triumphantly. They're coming in powerful, confident, assertive. They're going to be consistent and persistent, I'm hearing, until they achieve this goal. This is the goal. And they have that tunnel vision right now. They moving so fast towards you, their hair is just whisking away. This is speed. This is power. And I'm hearing Eye of the Tiger. Eye of the Tiger. And that's what I'm hearing. That's the theme music of a Scorpio. Because Scorpios, our animal totem in Chinese zodiac is the tiger. So I'm hearing that. And all the songs that I reference, I always put the links down in the bottom so you all can hear what I hear in those moments that I'm doing the reading. So Divine Spirit of Love and Light, what is Scorpio's current energy for this portal that's opening up in, look at that, Queen of Wands energy. This is a creator. This is someone who knows how to manifest. This is someone who's very, very much in a zone. She's using the power that she possesses. She knows that she has the ability to become that magician. And she's creating something from her own hand, from her own mind, from her own heart. And whatever she's creating, you can see it manifest. This is something that's very passionate to her. Something that she holds very dear to her heart. It brings joy. It's like living. And it may deal with the esoteric world. It may deal with occult information. You could be doing different spells and invocation rituals, or abundance rituals, manifestation rituals. But there's a sense of seeing something very crystal clear in pertinence to your gift, to your power, and you're owning it. You're taking it. You're taking it in your hand. You're taking your power in your own hands, and you're manifesting your thoughts, your ideas. You're materializing them. And it brings joy to your heart. This is also about, having a sense of passion. A very fiery and feisty energy, fierce energy. Unafraid. This is a queen that makes things happen. She doesn't take no for an answer. She doesn't wait for someone to come in and do anything for her. She's a go-getter. So this is the energy that you're in. You are making things happen. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. So what is the crossing energy for our beloved Scorpios from... Thank you. Okay, so a couple of messages. The Tower fell out first. That's the first one I saw. And we will pick up those additional messages. So the Tower. And we did see the Tower during the shuffle, right? So this is speaking to a sudden change, a sudden ending. Something that was unexpected was completely destroyed. And what was destroyed was the illusions and delusions of something. There was a sense that this was a very stable type of circumstance. But there were a lot that was unknown, a lot that was hidden from even the two people that occupied the tower. And these were things that the divine had tried time and time again to awaken these individuals to give them that sense of clarity, to see things clearly, to pay attention to the red flags, to the signs and synchronicities. But they went unnoticed, unseen. And so what was meant to create a beautiful transformation ultimately created an ending that ended in a very unexpected and traumatizing, painful way even. This is the death of something. This is the ending of something. Something as you know it. And it's the ending because it had to be destroyed so that it could be rebuilt on something more solid. And this fire struck this tower so as to create an opportunity to bring something more stable into the picture. Fires have a tendency, I heard this in a show that I was watching called Little Fires Everywhere. And there was a point where the character was explaining the beauty of fire. And the fire is of course it's beautiful because it speaks to just a passion of that burns inside of you. It's about emotion. It could, it could describe your emotional elevator or triggers, but it also, in terms of how it can literally create such a more powerful and fertile soil so that life can grow there again, and even more abundantly than it did before, is something I never knew. So there's something about fires, that can, when a fire happens, especially in the woods, when that fire happens, somehow that soil becomes very, very powerful, very fertile, and new life can grow there very abundantly. So that's what I feel like the tower implies. It implies that there's an ability, an opportunity to build this situation up even stronger than it ever was. Ashe. And we know that you went through some sort of unexpected ending, some sort of ending of a relationship due to illusions, delusions, faulty foundations, because we saw that you were healing. So you were healing from something, and you were healing from perhaps this ending. I feel like that's past energy for you, Scorpio. So I'm hearing automatically to take the card that is that's not in the upright, and that's what I'm going to do. And look what we have, the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is in reverse. So this speaks to someone not wanting to let you go. And this is what's in your subconscious. Someone is not trying to let you go. They can't get you out of their mind, I'm hearing. They can't stop thinking about you, stop thinking about this connection. And this is more than likely the person that caused this tower moment. So they don't want to let you go. This was a sudden ending. You walked away, but they're trying to hold on. They're emotionally holding on to you. They have not let you go. They don't even begin to know how, because this caught them off guard as well. They weren't expecting this response. They weren't expecting you to actually leave. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, we're in the energy of taking our power back. So when you take your power back, this is something that someone never expects who has taken it from you. But they took it from you because you freely gave it away. But you don't freely say, hey, I'm going to take it back now. You don't take it back kindly. You just take it back. And that's what you did. So after this ending, you said, oh no, oh hell no. This is unfulfilling me. There's lies here, deception, betrayal, backstabbing, gossip, cheating. What, shall I go on? Oh hell no. You're going straight towards that sun. That sun is far more illuminating, healing. And that's exactly what you did. Thank you, Spirit. Alarm is going off. So that's what you did. You came into the truth. And the truth was you were worth so much more than what you were getting. The truth was you deserve exactly what you desire. The truth was you are lovable. Ashe. So this is what you did. Walked your ass away. And someone's trying to hold on to you, not wanting to let you go. Recent past. Well, that makes a whole lot of sense. I'm sorry, the foundation, not the recent past, pardon me. So this is the moon, pardon me, a little choked up. But the moon, so what is the moon reference? This is Cancer energy. So far you got Aries, Leo, Sag with the Queen of Wands. The tower is Aries, Scorpio. You got the king, the 10 of Pentacles, excuse me. So that's earth energy. You got the 8 of Cups. So that's water energy. So you have everything but air here. Okay. And then the moon pops out, which is Cancerian energy. And you also had that Chariot, which is Cancerian energy. So there were some sort of things that may have been exposed. Some things that you were, again, refusing to trust your intuition. Because you knew whatever this was that came to surface, came to light, you already knew without knowing. Because this moon is implying that. It is suggesting that you were listening to your intuition, but you were not acting on it. You see how she's just still here? So you see something clearly. Ashe. And you went deep. You may have discovered something that was hidden from you. There may have been a secret or two that you discovered. You may have stumbled upon some information. But this hit you deeply. So much so that you kind of went within. You kind of went introvert. You were not accessible to anyone. You kind of went in because you was in that state of healing. emotionally. But this was due in part to some secrets that were revealed. But these secrets were ultimately what brought you out of a place of confusion, out of a place of being in the dark, having secrets hidden from you. So something was exposed, something was manifested in real time. I feel like you just began to trust your inner knowing and your inner wisdom, your intuition ultimately. That nudging, you became very wise by just paying attention to the energy, to the signs, to the way that people behaved around you. And this is what you received, the Ace of Pentacles. And that is a gift from the divine. So you literally could have received a new apartment, a new home, a new car. You could have received some sort of job offer, unexpected money, financial support, success, stability. There's a sense that you came into a time of, really being able to be self-sufficient, self-reliant. And this was granted and given to you from the divine, because it's almost as if they're recognizing you and rewarding you for your efforts, for taking that necessary time to do that soul work, Scorpio. So this is beautiful. I love it. Find spirit of love and light. What's coming towards our beloved Scorpios? What's coming towards our beloved Scorpios? So we want to expound. So the Two of Pentacles, there's a decision. And remember, they said you have a golden opportunity. Walk through the doors. So there's a decision. You're making a decision. You're also juggling a lot, handling a lot of responsibilities, work, life, home, family, whatever it is. But you seem to be doing so effortlessly. But there is still, this weighing on your mind, on your spirit, and you're trying to decide. So divine spirit of love and light. What's coming towards our beloved Scorpios? Yep, another 2, taking action, moving forward. You were in a state of, being in that fork in the road, but I feel like you gained some sort of clarity, some sort of truth, and you figured out where you want to make your destination, where you wish to go. You figured out what direction you wish to go in, what action you wish to take. And whatever was causing the indecision, you have put that to the side. As you can see, that other wand is leaning on the wall. And now you're just looking straight ahead towards your dreams, towards your goals. And you're about to take action and follow your passions. So that was an expound. Sorry, that just flipped over in my hand. Divine spirit of love and light. There we go. So we got 2 messages. Wow. So look what's coming towards you. This is you. Okay. This is you working on your craft, mastering your skills, planting those seeds, watering them, fertilizing them, putting in the effort, putting in the time, doing the work. Even though there's a sense of, not feeling fulfilled, not feeling as satisfied as you would like to be, but you know that you're making progress. You could see things blossoming, things improving. You could see your efforts are improving, and there's a sign of success and abundance that can manifest from whatever it is you're doing. So you are literally working very hard, and there's a sense of being able to see the results. You could see how far you've come, but you are a little, expecting of more. You want more. You want to see more return. But the divine is telling you to be patient, because whatever you desire, it will come. As long as you continue to sharpen that sword and master that craft. But that also speaks to you really nurturing something, putting in that effort, that time, that blood, that sweat, that tears, that love, that tenderness, that attention, that attentiveness, really catering to it. So I'm sorry, why am I putting that up there? So this is your attitude. So you have the, the attitude, the 8 of Wands. So this is you really in a space where you're taking action, you're following your passions, you already unblocked whomever, because remember you had that card of the stand your ground, which is pretty much like the 7 of Wands to me, because you're fortifying your boundaries, establishing healthy boundaries with the 7. So I feel like this is you now opening up those lines of communication, taking action, unblocking whomever, because you said basically, I don't need to block myself. I don't need to block you. If I don't want to talk to you, I just won't answer my phone. But I don't need to block anyone. You know, you know that there's this power that you're standing in right now. So you're not hiding. There's a sense that you're not hiding from anything. You're not shying away. You're forging ahead powerfully, triumphantly. You're going to be creative. You're tapping into your creativity. And you're very passionate about whatever it is you're doing. This brings success because there's 8 wands. 8 reduces, not even reduces, but 8 sideways is the infinity symbol. And we know that that speaks to infinite possibilities, progress, success. This is about forward movement. And that's that same energy of the Chariot. Someone coming in, taking action. Someone visiting from a distance. Someone traveling from a distance. Perhaps you will be traveling. Perhaps you will be taking a trip. Perhaps you will be visiting someone. Because this is your attitude. Your attitude is about taking some sort of action. Working on some creative project. Standing in your power. Speaking your truth. Being active. Divine Spirit of Love and Light. What is in Scorpio's environment? So we got 2 messages. So which one is first? Thank you, Spirit. Chariot. So there is a Chariot on the case, baby. Someone is coming in. Cancerian energy strongly. This is what's in your environment. This person, I'm hearing they're closer than you think. So in this portal, this portal has opened up. New love opportunity. You're coming into harmony with someone that is your divine masculine or your divine feminine. There is no doubt about it. This is a union that has been conspired behind the scenes, and I'm hearing this is the divine timing. This is the divine timing for it, because there's been a sense of 2 people who has been working on themselves, not just one person. I feel like both of you have been working on yourselves, and there's a sense that through working on yourself, this has helped you to develop healthier relationships with yourself, healthier understandings of love, healthier ability to develop healthy relationships moving forward, because you now have a healthy understanding of what love is, what it looks like, what it feels like, and what it will exude or emote or emit. But this is someone coming in after what they want, someone who's balanced, someone who's coming in very, very persistent and consistent, powerfully. He's very sure of what he wants, very confident. And he has his eye on the prize. And there's a sense that the divine has nudged this person. It's time now. And they didn't even have time to prepare to get a shirt on or nothing. They just went and took action. This is an action card. And the both of you are in action energy. So you are open to receiving. You may be sending a kite, Scorpio. You might be sending someone a message, a hey you message. Hey boo, hey love, hey you, hey bae, hey boo, hey honey. Somebody going hey somebody. As I said before, someone is going to hey someone. This even speaks to traveling, as I said, someone at a distance, and you're going to pay them a visit, or vice versa, because this person is in Chariot energy and they're in the same energy. The same energy is coming toward you. This is powerful. So look at this. You've released your burden. You've cut the ties, those karmic ties. You've released the soul ties. You've released. Remember? Clean, clear, and cleanse. That's what the divine told you to do, and that's exactly what you did. And that's why this the 10 of Wands is showing up in reverse, because you took heed. You purged. You were in relationships where you most certainly carried all of the burdens of the responsibilities on your shoulders solely, and you were unappreciated for it. Someone took your kindness for weakness, took you for boo-boo the fool, and in taking you for boo-boo the fool, that's what woke you up. That was the catalyst. That was the trigger. Someone treating you less than what you deserve, not meeting you halfway, not giving you the emotional satisfaction, joy that you're looking for, and they're not taking no action, showing no passion, being attentive, being affectionate. You know, they're not showing you that charming side that you know they have, and you're still carrying all the burdens and expected to do everything in the relationship. Oh, hell no. You said bye, and you purged it, you released it, you let it go, because you really found out your worth and your value through this person's mistreatment. It caused you on this journey. This is a long journey, because look at these 3 wands that are on the mountains. And it's not 3, pardon me, it's 4. Oh no, it's 3 wands. So that's the waiting. You know, that's what I would reference as waiting. Waiting for things to improve. Waiting for someone to show you attention. Waiting for someone to be honest. Waiting for someone to change. Waiting and waiting and waiting. You waited so much. Look at this mountain. Big ass mountain, which speaks to the difficulties, speaks to the peaks and valleys of this relationship, speaks to just the negativity, the burden that you carried solely, because I don't see anyone else carrying anything. It's just you here. And it looks like you packed up your whole goddamn house and moved away. But you released something because it was not serving your highest good anymore. You were not living in your truth in this moment, in this energy. You realized your worth and value by somebody mistreating you. It triggered you. And it triggered you to start treating you a little better. And in treating yourself a little better, you were able to start fortifying those boundaries, setting healthy boundaries so that people don't overstep your boundaries and take your kindness for weakness. That's why you started to stand your ground. That's the basis of this. And you stood your ground because you was in that state of healing. So you knew you had to protect yourself. You had to protect your space. You had to protect your mind. This is powerful. I love it. I love when the messages correlate. Love it. So that's what you have as your hopes and fears. So divine spirit. Okay, look, they just flying out. Look at this. Judgment, rebirth, reincarnation, scorpionic energy. This is transformation. New you is emerging. You see that? Can't make this up. The new you emerged. Something died while something new arrived. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. This is you literally being reborn, going through a reincarnation, a new version of yourself, the true version of yourself, the most authentic version of yourself, Scorpio, emerged. Welcome. This is beautiful. I love this. That's what's in your outcome, bottom of the deck. End of a cycle. Now you can walk through that portal. This is that 8-8 gate, that lion's gate. You're walking through it because you've ended a toxic cycle. And in this new cycle, happiness abound, love abound. All of these things, prosperity, spiritual abundance. This is amazing, Scorpio. Endings, new beginnings. I love it. Wow. So now we're going to clarify these messages. And we're going to clarify with the gold and black tarot deck is what I heard. So there goes that fool taking that leap of faith again. Stepping out into the world, seeing what's there. Got the Knight of Cups here. Someone wanting to come in. I'm hearing, can you woo, woo, woo? Can you woo, woo, woo? Someone coming in to try to woo you with that Knight of Cups. That's somebody who could be, you know, he's very charming. Let's give him that. He's a very charming person because he's very, very emotionally connected. So he knows how to make you feel important. They know how to make you feel special. They're very emotionally attentive. They can be all of those things, but just do not allow yourself to be manipulated, you know, emotionally manipulated. But I see that someone is definitely wanting to come in for a new beginning. There's a new passionate beginning that someone wants to have, or someone is having. I'm seeing, I see communication, a lot of intuition, psychic activity going on here. This is clairvoyance. This is trusting your inner knowing. This also could speak to, you know, secrets that are being revealed or have come out, discovering things that may have been, hidden from you in the past. There goes the King of Pentacles. So this is someone very, very, very powerful, very strong, very creative. This is a business mind. This is someone who's very resourceful, hardworking, smart. I feel someone got left out in the cold in the past. Perhaps this is what sparked or triggered the awakening, the healing, the loving of thyself, because maybe you were let go by someone that you were in a relationship with, maybe the father of your child or someone you were living with. This Ace of Pentacles is showing up again. So there was a beautiful offer, or there could be a beautiful offer that is being presented to you, and it looks like it's coming in after you've completed that cycle, because remember, on the bottom of the deck you have the beautiful World card here. So you've ended something and now you're in a whole new cycle. And as you enter into this new cycle, because this just looks like the World card in traditional tarot, so that's like you literally walk through that portal, and when you walk through this portal, this is what's waiting for you: abundance, success, prosperity, wealth, health, happiness, stability, balance, security. So divine spirit of love and light, look at that. Someone is coming in very chivalrous. This is someone more reliable than the King of Wands, Cups, or Swords, because he takes his time to get it right. I'm hearing the song, take your time on the line, or just a matter, take your time. How does that go? Loose ends. Take your time. Take your time on the line. That's what it is. He takes his time because he wants to get it right. He's the type that wants to invest long term. He's the type that will make an honest woman out of you and marry you, engage, wants a family. This is someone who wants stability also. And this is someone who will want to ultimately get to this 10 of Pentacles, which is that epitome of happy house, happy spouse. This is a card of union, success, progress. This is a card of balance, stability. And this is what this person wants to offer. But they take their time, because as we see, everything happens in divine timing. And I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles along with that Ace of Pentacles, I feel like the divine is saying that you have a marriage or some sort of engagement that is coming to you. Look at this. Lovers, can't make this up. Twin flame energy as well. This is the same energy as harmony. This is the same energy, because this is a divine connection, a spiritual union, one that the divine is conspiring behind the scenes to bring. And someone is clear as to this connection already. There's a sense that this connection brings healing, happiness, joy, love, balance. All right, I'm hearing cut the deck. So divine spirit of love and light, what messages do you have for our beloved Scorpios from the higher frequency deck? I'm sorry, from the black and gold tarot deck, pardon me. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, someone spying. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Somebody's watching you. And that's why this person is trying to take their time to get it right. Take your time on the line. So whoever that Knight of Pentacles was, this person could be watching from a distance just to make sure that you got something out of your system, you know, that past pain, that past hurt. We already saw that someone you had some sort of tower moment with is trying to hold on to you. They're holding on to you energetically. But you got somebody watching you. This is someone who isn't just watching to be creepy. This is someone watching you, trying to figure out how to come in and express themselves. This person is trying to figure out an approach, a means, a way, a method to communicate something, because they have something they want to say, something they would like to get off their chest, something that they would like to clear up. Maybe there was a sense of confusion between the two of you, because I see a lot of clouds and mists, and you know, this is that energy fog, just being in confusion. So perhaps in the past there was some sort of confusion, and you may have blocked this individual, because that's why you have to stand your ground. So you're protecting yourself, because maybe in the past you felt like this person wasn't being honest or transparent. You got a sense that something wasn't as it appeared to be. And clearly with the Tower card, there were some lies, there were some secrets. With the Moon card, there were some things that came to light. So you trusted your intuition, trusted your inner knowing, and you discovered something. And you may have walked away from someone. Now this person that you walked away from is resorting to spying and watching you, maybe looking at your social media, following you on YouTube, following your dailies, trying to see what's going on with you. But someone is definitely trying to figure you out, beloved Scorpios. You got to I spy on, and that's air energy, so that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. So divine spirit of love and light card just flipped. So we have the Eight of Cups again. You did walk away from someone. Scorpio walked away from someone, beloved. And you walked away, as I said, because you felt unfulfilled. And you also knew that there were a lot of secrets. You see how this moon is eclipsing the sun? That's someone intentionally trying to hide the truth. That's someone who is definitely the cause of a lot of pain, aggravation, stress. See these mountains, the darkness. You were in the dark about a lot within this relationship, but you mustered up your courage. You mustered up the strength and that self-love, because this is what self-love looks like. Self-love looks like someone standing up for themselves when someone treats them less than what they know they deserve. So you walked away. If I can't get love from you, trust me, I'll find my Ten of Cups. And what you found was Ten of Pentacles, beloved. So not only do you have love, but you have security, stability. You have someone that's there for the long haul, commitment, marriage. Ashe. So the Eight of Cups, this just flipped over, so it wanted to be expounded. So divine spirit of love and light may have a message for this Queen of, okay. So 4 cards flipped out, and I'm hearing take them and add them to the reading. So I'm not going to use all 4 or 5, however many, it looks like there's 5 here, for this one card. So I just want to let that be known. So what I am seeing here, first and foremost, 5 of Cups. So definitely was caught up in something where someone left you behind. There was a lot of pain, a lot of regrets, a lot of remorse. This is thinking about someone who may have stepped outside of the connection, entertained other relationships, entanglements, may have gave other people attention, time that they weren't giving to you. And this was someone that you most certainly had a very deep connection with. This could have been a soulmate. I feel like more than anything, this person could be feeling this way about you, discovering that what they walked away from was not worth it. And it's because they see very much, you know, just how passionate they have. A lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot of desire to repair this connection. You see this bridge? It's like they want to cross a bridge with you. They want to repair something with you. But I feel like they can't find the words. They don't know how to muster up the words, because they see that you're in this Queen of Wands energy. So you could be very, very creative at this time, very busy. You're in your power. And you're literally... I'm hearing you're moving to the beat of your own drum. You're not even looking at them. It's as if you know, it's like out of sight, out of mind. Whatever pain you endured, it's like you moved out of that and started to really refocus your energy on something that you were creating. I feel like there was a lot of healing, a lot of prayers. They feel that you're very protected, you're very spiritual, highly intuitive. They feel like you see through them as well. But someone is really feeling this sense of remorse. I feel like this is what someone's feeling towards you. You know, because this person is looking directly at the Queen of Wands. And I get the sense that you're in that Queen of Wands energy, because Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups are pretty much the same. You know, they're both very emotional, both very passionate. And that fire energy can, you know, it can trigger that water, but the water can extinguish the fire. So there's a sense that, you know, you have found a balance. You've learned to shut your emotions off and to focus on your passion. And that also helped to heal. That helped you in this healing process. That's what I'm picking up. But we shall see. Thank you, Spirit. So on the Ace of Wands, look at that. This is clarifying the Tower. So what did we say? Every ending is what? A new beginning. So that's the ending and the new beginning all in one. So whatever ending, it was necessary so that you can move forward passionately towards a new beginning, either creatively or even in matters of love. But I feel like you took your power back and you started to focus your intentions on perhaps some new creative ideas, spark of new inspirational ideas after this painful ending. They say, you know, going through heartbreak creates some of the best love songs. So perhaps you're creating something just from the pain that was ensued, the pain that you felt from whatever this was that ended. It made you tap into, it triggered you to tap into that creative energy. And the divine is giving you this gift. And it's the gift because you ultimately released those burdens. Remember, you had the Ten of Wands. Did the Ten of Wands come out? Oh, the Ten of Wands is on the board. So the Ten of Wands reduces to the Ace. So that Ace, to me, like I always say, the Ace is very indicative of you mastering yourself first. That's what brings in the energy of the Ace of whatever it is. The Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. That's what brings it in. You mastering yourself, you sharpening your skill in that perspective area. So in terms of you taking action, following your passion, moving forward, that's what triggered that Ace to come, because you started to do that internal work and master thyself. You release whatever burdens wasn't serving you, and you cut off those toxic ties. And that's what helped you to become more free, to move around and to be true to what you desire to have, what you desire to create and manifest and bring into fruition. Ashe. So next, let's see what we have next. What card? Okay, they said take it into order, so I'm going to do that. So look at that. The Fool. What did I say? I felt like someone wanted to return. They wanted to have another stab at it. They wanted to come in, try again. Dust yourself off and try again. You could dust it off and try again. Try again. If at first you don't succeed. That's what somebody said. They want to try again. They don't want you to leave. They're still emotionally connected to you. This is someone, okay? So this is confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. So someone definitely wants to come back. This is the reunion card. This is rebirth. The Fool is pretty much trying over, starting at ground zero, wanting to take another attempt, approach at something. You know, this is someone who is literally following whatever epiphany they've had, that they need to go in this direction. Someone wants to come back because they want to have another start, another go to reconcile. And perhaps they're coming in and will be saying or expressing to you, hey, you know, I was a fool. I was a whole fool out here. But this is what's in your subconscious. So you're thinking about you walking away, and someone is probably trying to hold on to you. Someone that could be an Aries. This could also be, I believe that's Aries energy, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But that's your energy. So you walked away and someone's trying to hold on to you. So the next card, look at this, the Magician. So this is the I Manifest card. It's as above, so below, as within, so without. This is someone who knows their power, knows they can pick up this wand and utilize the elements around them to manifest whatever it is they so wish for, hope for, and desire with their focused intention. That's why that infinity symbol is above their crown chakra, because they're receiving the downloads, and that's exactly what you received. Something came to light. You saw the truth. You manifested something to come to truth, something to come into fruition, something to be revealed, to come to surface. But I feel like listening to your intuition, your inner knowing, you're very sharp right now. You're in your power and you're manifesting. And this is the overall energy here. Something came to surface, and that's when you came into your power. You took your power back. and you started to create the reality that you desired to have. You wasn't going to be the victim to anything. You saw the truth, you peeped game, you moved on, and you created something amazing. So look at this. By you juggling and working hard, I'm hearing working hard. What's that? Working 9 to 5. There's a way to make a living. I don't know who that is, but I just heard it so loud. This is you juggling. This is you juggling being a mother, a father, working. This is you taking care of business, juggling many different responsibilities, and you're making it look easy. You're managing, but it is impacting you emotionally. But the divine is saying, look, beloved, all that you were handling, I noticed it. I peeped game. I'm the one that gave you the strength to get through it, to endure it. But check it out. I'm going to release you. I'm going to release you of this burden. Take this coin. This coin, literally, this golden coin is a ticket. It's like the golden ticket to whatever you want in this reality. That is anything tangible. So if you need more money, here it is. If you need a new apartment, here it is. If you need a new job, here it is. If you feel overwhelmed, here's some help. But this is the divine offering and extending those rewards. Remember, they told you. What did they say? You know what I'm going to. Infinite supply. And that's what this Ace of Pentacles is, beloved. And they're giving you the infinite supply not because you're cute. They're giving it to you because they noticed that you worked hard. You juggled a lot, but you managed. You stayed on your square, stayed on your feet. You handled your responsibilities. You didn't complain. You just did what was required. And the divine is encouraging you to know, beloved, that you are supplied for all of your todays and tomorrows. You have an infinite supply. When you have an infinite supply, you literally have just hit the jackpot. That's like the Wheel of Fortune card. You know, that's literally like something just, you know, that lottery ticket, just, you just bought a lottery ticket, beloved. So this is what you have. This is in your recent past. And that is going to be infinite. So even if it happened in your recent past, or if it hasn't happened as of yet, this is guaranteed. Because this is what the divine has said already in the oracle messages. Which is, like I said, why I tend to start with the oracle messages. Because I feel like it lays a very solid foundation. And look what we have. Wow. See this? See how the messages... I'm telling you, you can't make this up. But look at this. 3 of Swords caused the ending. You went through heartbreak. That heartbreak was something that was a karmic lesson. This was something that was preordained for you to experience in this lifetime. This person that caused this pain was brought to you to teach you that lesson. Because we all know that the toughest lessons come from the people closest to us. So who better to teach you how to love thyself, or how to go through an experience pertaining love, other than with, those that you are in relationships with, loveships with, friendships with. So those experiences, this were several people who caused heartbreak, but these were cycles. You were in cycles, karmic relationships, karmic ties, and these connections were brought to bring you a sense of clarity and truth, a deeper understanding of who you are and ultimately who you are not. And you see how you're looking over at these 3 of Swords? Because you gained so much clarity. You became so enlightened. This is also Scorpionic energy, because this is the card of fixed energy. So you were fixed in your ways. There were certain belief systems, ideologies that you were holding on to that you needed to release. Because that's why you were having these experiences of heartbreak and disappointment and betrayal and deception time and time again. You went through these cycles of these relationships with different people, and you couldn't understand for the life of you, why do all of these relationships tend to mirror one another? Why is everyone dependent on me? Why am I the one only contributing? Why am I the only one contributing? Why am I the only one feeding and nurturing these connections? And then you've discovered through trial and error, Scorpio, through going through these many cycles, that you ultimately, thank you, Spirit, were the culprit. You had to start taking a long, hard look at yourself. and how you were showing up in these relationships, in these dynamics. And that's ultimately what triggered your awakening, as we said. And it woke you up so much so that you became a whole new person. This is evolution. This is ascension. The World card is the last card of the major arcana. And this is ultimately what you did. You had to grow and evolve in order to see the truth. And this ultimately sparked a transformation, a rebirth, an emergence of someone new. Ashe. And look how you forge ahead triumphantly. And others are seeing your glow up because you've done the work. And they're not liking it. You know, some folks is giving you the gas face, giving you the evil eye. But you protected though. See that evil eye right there, baby? You protected. Because remember, said and said, you got an infinite supply. You needn't worry. So you forging ahead and you are celebrating. And all of your haters, all of those people that you purged, that you released, that you rid yourself of, that was holding you back and holding you from your truth, your dreams, your happiness, your peace of mind, your bliss. They're watching you bask in all of this glory. And I kept seeing during the shuffle triumphant success. Triumphant success kept showing up as I was shuffling. And I didn't expound on it when I saw it, but now I see. So that's what wanted to be revealed. Ashe. So those were just the, those cards just literally, wait, did they pop out? Oh yes, they popped out, beloveds. So those were your messages for what's coming towards you. So that's what's coming toward you. You're working on yourself now. This is what self-love looks like. You nurturing yourself. This is self-care, self-worth. This is focusing on your creative projects, your endeavors, on your new ideas. You're investing in your own creative projects, and you're watching them blossom. You're seeing some progress be made. Even though you're not where you want to be, you know through hard work and dedication, you will get there. And that's why the divine is going to give you this victory. You completed a cycle and focused solely on yourself. That's that healing. That's what you were going through. You were going through that deep healing, but you're moving forward triumphantly and victoriously. And others are going to have to watch that. Ashe. Why is the Eight of Wands here for Scorpio's attitude? Okay. Wow. I'm going to expound on the messages that show up. So check this out. You got the devil with the Empress. Someone is obsessed, kid. Yep. This is what it is. Somebody is obsessed. Didn't I say I was getting the feeling that someone was not trying to let you go? They don't want to let you go. They want a new beginning. They trying to hold on. They see your worth and value now. They didn't see it before. Now they see you as this whole divine feminine. Look at you, the Empress energy. And this is what I'm picking up. The Empress knows her worth and value, and she ain't settling for shit. That's why you said, I'm out. And this person was like, no, but can we try again? This even looks like a phallus now that you look like it. I mean, now that you look at it. It looks like somebody who's very passionate about you. And they want a new beginning. They have a lot of passion and desire. A lot of fire. A lot of love, too. Because they can't get you out of their system. See this? Somebody who dreams about you day and night, thinks about you day and night. This person is obsessed. There could have been some sort of codependency issues, attachments. But this is someone who's rather toxic. They don't know how to set healthy boundaries or standards. This person has some sort of shadow energy. They could have addictions of some sort. Drinking, drugs, sex even. But this person is what you were ultimately attached to, it looks like. And it looks like you moving away from that. You know, because your attitude is to take action and move away. And the Empress don't fool around with this type of energy. She knows what she deserves, and she damn sure ain't fooling around with somebody playing games who got issues with, you know, their own insecurities, their stability. They're not grounded. You know, they don't really stand for anything. Their words don't measure up to much. They're very deceitful and just toxic. And she don't got time for that. She's a mother. She's a nurturer. She's powerful. She's strong. She's creative. She knows her worth and value. She ain't settling for the devil. It's just not going to happen. So someone's very obsessed. They're very attracted. They're very lusty. You know, someone's really truly desiring that energy, or desiring to reconnect, Scorpio. But I see you taking action. So we're going to see what comes up. But these were just the expounds. And these are the messages that actually came out. So look what we have. The Two of Swords is clarifying the Eight of Wands. So it looks like whatever you were trying to decide upon, you took it straight to source and you listened to your intuition. And your intuition is telling you to take action towards something. Because you're now taking action. Whatever you were indecisive about is a sense that you gain some sort of clarity and some sort of truth. And it is involving matters of the heart because you're seated amongst the ocean. The water represents emotion, feeling, love. And it's something that's very deep, something that can trigger you. So that's why you're intentionally using your head over heart. You're intentionally choosing to listen to your intuition, that inner knowing, that inner wisdom, and not your emotions, because you know your emotions got you caught up before. So you're more in this energy of action-based, taking action, being fierce, going after what you want, and not allowing yourself to just be paralyzed by how you feel about someone or stuck in how you feel. So look at this Ace of Pentacles. This Chariot is coming in to hand you an Ace of Pentacles. Didn't I say that that could be like marriage, an extension or an offer of marriage, a solid relationship, a connection? This person is coming in to offer you something solid, apparently, because this is a triumphant movement forward. And this hand, this Ace of Pentacles, could literally be someone saying, hey, here's an engagement ring. Would you consider marrying me? But someone is really very interested in coming in and offering you something very stable, something very grounded, willing to work on the relationship, willing to compromise. They know now your worth and value, and they want to offer you what you deserve because they see your worth and value now. And they realize they put you through a lot of unnecessary crap. This could be someone entirely new coming in and not that person from the past. Because you had that Chariot card from the gate in the oracle messages, and that came out right along with harmony. So I feel like you are connecting to someone that is going to be your king, your divine masculine, your husband. This is the Ace of Pentacles right here, because the 10 reduces to what? The 1, the ace. And that's what this person is coming in, because this is what's in your environment, Scorpio. So someone is coming in hot and heavy, ready to offer you the world, ready to offer you commitment, marriage. This is the happy house, happy spouse. This is elation. This is balance. This is two people working together as a team, compromising, investing in each other, taking care of the family. This is long-term commitment. And this person is spying, trying to figure out an approach, a means, a methods, a way, a strategy. But they're coming in and they mean business. Ashe. Because that's triumphant success. The Chariot is not coming in to play. He's coming in to get what he wants. Why is that 10 of Wands here? Look at that. Fortified your boundaries and stood your ground, as we said before. You said, I'm taking my power back and I'm releasing the burdens. I'm not allowing anyone to mistreat me. I'm not allowing anyone to take me for granted. I know who I am. I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table. And I can do so much better on my own. I can do bad by myself. I'm hearing Chaka Khan for some reason. My funny Valentine, sweet coming Valentine. I don't know why I'm hearing that, because you are blocking this energy out. But it's almost as if this is what you are going towards. It's like you're taking action to find that love, to find that which ignites that passion within you. And you're blocking out anyone that tries to block your way, to block you from going after what you want. You've disconnected any type of conversations. This is the do not disturb my groove as well. This is you establishing boundaries, putting that line in the sand and telling folks do not cross. But this is what you did. You had to stand your ground and block out the distractions from around you. Purge people, places, and things. Clean, clear, and cleanse. Release what wasn't serving you. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. So why is the Judgment card for Scorpio's outcome? So we have, wow, there's a lot of cards. Do you really want me to take all of these cards? There are 6 cards here. And I am hearing clearly, yes, yes, take them. That's why they fell out. So I'm going to take them in order because that's what they just had me do. Okay, so look at this. 6 of Cups. As you emerge, Scorpio, into your authentic self, into who you are supposed to be, after this ending, after you've completed that cycle and you've discovered your truth, you have a new love that's coming in. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. 6 of Cups. This speaks to someone who is stuck at a fork in the road. Do you see this? This is the past energy to me. This is what they did in the past. They left to go and venture off towards someone, something other than you. And this left you very saddened because we saw clearly that there was this nostalgic energy. And I feel ultimately this person realizes that they made a mistake because now they're revisiting the decision that they made to, to go and entertain something else, knowing that their passion was with you, knowing that there was this beautiful attraction that they had, chemistry, connection, even psychic communication, intuitive communication. But this person is coming back. This is reconciliation, rebirth, wanting to spark something new. This is even apologetic. This person is handing these bouquet of flowers over to this divine feminine to show adoration, apology, to extend an apology. This is beautiful. And this is, again, to me, harmony, because this is masculine, feminine energy here, as we see here, 2 people gazing up in each other's eyes. So this is someone from your past returning. And I was picking up on that even with this 8 of Cups, someone not wanting to release you, let you go, still holding on to you emotionally. And that was in your subconscious because you walked away, but someone is trying to come in to reconcile. This is the rebirth. You've emerged, you've transformed. You've transformed, come into your truth. And you've come into your truth because you started to see the truth, because you've experienced whatever pain, whatever loss. Through that karmic ending, it taught you valuable lessons. You learned to think more logically, to use your head over heart in certain matters, to be more observant, to be more analytical, to have a bird's eye view of what's taking place and not just let your emotions motivate you. So I feel like you began to see things very clearly. You gained a lot of introspection and illumination in matters of the heart. And this allowed you to ultimately release yourself and cut yourself free, to purge those people, places, and things, to cut yourself free from those karmic connections, those toxic ties, those soul ties to people that were no longer serving you. And you were able to clean, clear, and cleanse ultimately. And in doing so, this cleansed your energetic space. So look at that. This person that you were entangled with, there was some sort of argument in the past and you walked away. I feel like you felt this person did not appreciate you, did not respect you. They didn't show any type of any type of interest in what you wanted. It was all about what they wanted, what they needed to do, how they felt. Thank you, Spirit. So the alarm's going off. So there's definitely a sense that there was a sense of selfishness within this dynamic. You couldn't get a word in edgewise. There was always this combativeness. There was always this competitiveness, this sense of being in a debate when you were simply just trying to converse, trying to be heard, trying to share your thoughts, your ideas, your truth. So you cut that off because it became very toxic. Look at Judgment showing up again. This is double confirmation. You're going through a rebirth. There's an opportunity now to revisit something because someone's seeing something clearly. They're getting a wake-up call. They were in the dark. And they were in the wake-up. They're getting a wake-up call in pertinence to something that they were in the dark about. And they were in the dark about just how powerful, how strong, how beautiful this connection actually was. There's a sense of a deep soul tie. I was picking up on that earlier, and you did see that soul family, soul tribe card. That speaks to a spiritual union, something that transcends time. And this is what this person is also experiencing and wanting, desiring. Look at this. So there's going to be some form of communication. Someone is going to come in and communicate. They're going to come in and communicate because they have something that they would like to get off their chest. They're coming in very passionately. And it will be exciting, whatever it is that they reveal, whatever it is that they express. And the last card is the Six of Pentacles. So this is someone wanting to give equally to a connection, wanting to reciprocate, I'm hearing very loudly. So this person's offering love, and they're going to come in speaking the truth, being apologetic for whatever took place in the past, because now they're seeing the truth. And they're seeing the truth because they had a wake-up call. They had the wake-up call because you walked away. That triggered their awakening. You healing yourself triggers your divine masculine, but also making those necessary actions that exhibit strength also wakes people the hell up, because they take your kindness for granted, and they feel like, you know, a lot of people don't realize just because they ain't growing don't mean those around them aren't growing. So it's like, you can be stuck all day if you want to, but I'm not going to be stuck here also. So I'll meet you, I'll meet you when you get there, but I got to keep on moving. And I feel that's what you did. And when you did that, it triggered something in someone, Scorpio, because you have a divine connection coming in. You have how many major arcana? First of all, the Chariot showed up twice. Judgment showed up twice. So that's a sense of forward movement, triumphant movement forward, and a rebirth coming into your new and truest version, your authentic version of yourself. You have the Tower card. So that's 4 cards, 4 major arcana: the Fool, 5, the Moon, 6, the Magician, 7, and you got 2 aces. So you're in a state of stability, in a state of groundedness, centeredness, wholeness, balance. And it's because you did that work. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you for tuning and tapping in, Scorpio. Until next time. And I do want to make one small announcement before we exit up out of here. I am an alchemist. So whenever you get the chance, check me out. I create healing candles, cleaning and clearing and cleansing candles, to be exact. I am an alchemist. I use very powerful essential oils, Palo Santo and sage essential oils, and I use very powerful herbs. These are different types of herbs that heighten the candle's strength and power in purging and banishing and even breaking hexes. So I will keep you updated. I also make jewelry. I am not wearing any today, oddly enough, but I make evil eye bracelets, Palo Santo bracelets, black tourmaline bracelets, and then I have a line that I call the triple threat, which includes all of the aforementioned in a single bracelet. So I also create apparel. Check out my apparel page. That link is down at the bottom. You'll see a bunch of items on there that I'm sure you will like for not only yourself, but your children if you have. I have some home good products on there as well. And I also make mists for also cleaning and clearing the space, and also to heighten your communicative abilities. So, your expressive abilities. I make mists for that as well as manifesting. So we will keep you tuned into all of that information. I do want to thank you again for tuning and tapping into Higher Frequencies Portal. Until next time, Scorpio, Ashe.